Hi guys, it's African threading time again. I am going to show you how to do it on your stretched natural hair. I have done this before on wet hair, but this is an updated version, so stay tuned. So I'm starting off with freshly washed hair, and I blew out my hair a couple of days ago. You can see me just massaging my scalp with this solid castor oil, and I'm just going to do that all over my hair before I unravel the hair. I have also given myself a much needed trim before doing all this, and I'll put a link above to a similar video I have done on wet hair for you guys to check out and compare. So after combing my hair, I go ahead to part the middle section of my hair and twist that out of the way, because it's just going to make it easier for me to complete the style that I'm going for today. I also part my hair into different sections, which will also once again just help me achieve the style much easier, and you guys will see towards the end. I like to band the hair just to separate it and just make the whole process easier. So I'm using this threading or sewing wool, whatever you want to call it, for my hair, and I've used this for years because I just find it to be a little bit gentler on the hair. You can use any other thread that you prefer, and I remember someone once asked me if it sucks moisture out of the hair, and that's possible. So some people I know dip it in oil to prevent that. You also want to use everyday scissors rather than your shears to cut the thread. I apply more of the solid castor oil to the ends of my hair and also, the entire shaft of my hair, and go ahead to start parting the hair with my rat tail comb. You want to be very gentle when you're doing this. You guys may know I'm not too fussed about lines that are not straight, but what's important is just to make sure the base of your thread is nice and firm. So make sure it's not tight. You shouldn't feel any pain at any stage, but it should be firm enough to not come up loose. And in order for me to hold a firm grip at the bottom, I like to make a knot on one end of the thread. It just makes it easier for me to have a nice and firm base for my African threading. Once you get to the end of the hair, you want to make a loop and tie it or make a knot nice and firm so that it does not unravel. So I'm just going to go ahead and repeat these steps, ensuring the base of my hair is nice and firm, and securing the hair towards the end to ensure that it doesn't unravel and it's nice and secure. done with the style. It does take some time, especially if you go really small with the parts that you pick. But you know, the final result is always nice to see. I love to do these particular African threading singles, if you want to call them that, because you know they're quite versatile and you can do quite a bit with them, and it's also a wearable style, so you know it doesn't look like the ones we used to wear when we, you know, primary school kids. So one way to wear your hair is just by gathering it together and, you know, wrapping all the thread around and placing Mali braid or a hairpiece, whatever you've got. But another way that you can do, you know, remember the parts that I was making in the beginning? You can just go ahead and sort of twist them, almost like you're doing a flat twist on the African threading. So you go ahead to twist the threads and then, you know, secure them with a bobby pin until you're done with all your parts or your lines, and then you can then gather the hair together and place your Mali braid. So it just offers you another option or another style to do with your hair or do with your African threading. You can also accessorize it with, you know, beads or other accessories that you've got with you. So this is my final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you learned one or two things. I will see you in the next video. Enjoy.